Hello, fellow cine enthusiasts. My name is Christina, and I'm here once again with
Kimi.
And today, it is not a Classic Movie Thursday, surprisingly. If you've been watching Classic Movie Thursdays, you will know that this face has been with me for the past 2-3 weeks now for Classic Movie Thursdays. But today, we are doing Kimi's favorite movie,
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Woohoo! Crazy, crazy movie. So this is going to begin my Halloween movie watching, and you gotta consider Rocky Horror Picture Show a Halloween movie, since they do midnight showings of this, and they throw French toast at the screen. That has been a tradition. Among other things. That has been a tradition for a very long time. So I have only seen Rocky Horror maybe 2 or 3 times over the years, but Kimi knows this movie very well, so I'll let her take the reins for this review.
Right, so it starts out with a couple, Brad and Janet, played by Susan Sarandon and Barry Bostwick. And they are driving along in the rain and they get a flat tire. The first house they happen upon is this creepy looking mansion, and it's owned by Dr. Frankenfurter, played by the amazing Tim Curry, his first film role. And the character Riff Raff answers the door and he lets them in. They're very creeped out because it's a very creepy, like Halloween looking house. So when they come inside, it's just a very creepy looking place and just a lot of weird crap happens. And it's basically a house run by a bunch of aliens from this planet called Transylvania. Transsexual Transylvania is what they call it. Yep. It's just a very weird, just cult classic movie. I really, really enjoy it. It's got a lot of great songs, and the soundtrack is really, really good. Yes. The time warp is from the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
For maybe there might be some younger audiences. If you have ever watched Glee, I despise it. I know somebody who absolutely loves that movie. Do not encourage people to watch Glee.
No, I don't.
They did the Rocky Horror Glee show years and years ago.
Because Chris Colfer wanted to do it. It was his idea.
Okay.
I only know that because I'm obsessed with Rocky Horror, so I'm going to know a lot about it. Yeah. And when they did that, of course, I had to watch it. I wasn't not a really big fan of Glee. I stopped watching it a long time ago. But he wanted to do it, and then that's how that came about on the show. Okay. For their Halloween thing.
Cool. So anyway, there you go. So if you've ever watched Glee, you should be ashamed of yourself, first of all. And then you'll know where Rocky Horror Picture Show, where that comes from. I think Rocky Horror Picture Show is absolutely hilarious. I do own it. I do own the movie.
I have like 3 copies of it.
Yeah. I think the last time I watched it might have been with you.
It probably was.
Yeah, I think it might have been last year.
Yeah. It's worth it. Yeah. It's worth watching. It's very strange, but if you can get past all of that, it is just a great movie.
Kitschy. It's very kitschy. I mean,
it makes fun of like the horror type thing.
Yeah, and I think everybody has like a story of Rocky Horror. It's either like really, really funny or like with, just hearing the songs. I have a good story. My brother came to stay with me when I first went away to college, and my roommate loves Rocky Horror Picture too, and they both started singing Touch Me. So all weekend, first of all, they became best friends, and then the whole weekend they were singing Touch Me, I Want to Be Dirty. It was just, that was a fun weekend. Yeah. Those movies, you just have good memories too. And my dad always told me that he used to go to the midnight showings and he'd be one of the weirdos throwing French toast at the screen.
I always wanted to go to one.
Yeah. If you've ever been to one, leave a comment down below.
Where?
And where.
Let's go.
I know they do it in New York, but leave a comment where you see it and how it is in the theater. Yeah. It's a movie I definitely... That's an
experience I would definitely want to have.
Yeah, I would definitely love to experience that in the theater. When we watched it last time together, I had never really gotten to the ending of it.
Really?
And I was like, what is going on?
You don't even worry about the plot or the storyline. I really like watching Tim Curry in that movie because he's pure genius. Yeah. He's the whole reason why I watched it. I bought it on a whim because he was in it. And then I went home, watched it, and when it was over, I watched it again because I had to. Yeah. It was that he was just so good in that movie.
He definitely is. He's very good. He
makes quite an appearance. First appearance of his is perfect.
And he's hilarious, and he is like so slinky. And like he's very feminine. He's
sexy.
Yeah,
he's fun to watch.
He was perfect.
He has a blast, and you can tell that they all did. They all had fun making that movie.
And you can tell that a cast has fun making a movie. It makes it more enjoyable to watch. Like the plot of it, there's no plot.
There really
It's almost
isn't.
like no plot. It's like just very
no
basic.
Point to that movie.
Yeah,
really.
And like I think the funniest scene in this whole movie to me was when they were going, Brad, Janet, and like
they did it 3 times.
You're like, are you kidding? Did they really just put that type of scene in a movie? That was my favorite part.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I think my favorite would definitely be the Sweet Transvestite song, because that was the first time you see Tim Curry. And I just remember watching it going, what is going on? But I couldn't stop watching it.
I know. That was a little silly. And then everybody, I would hope, some way or another would know the Time Warp song.
Yeah. It was funny. The first time I watched Rocky Horror, I knew of the Time Warp. Just listening to it, because it was always on a Halloween soundtrack, like a CD that you'd play at a Halloween party. And I came on the movie and went, I know this song.
Yeah.
This is what it's from. I had no idea.
And it's not a bad song.
No, it's catchy.
Yeah,
it's
it is. It's very catchy.
All the songs are catchy.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So we have very fond memories of watching Rocky Horror Picture Show. It is one of those Halloween staple movies that you just have to watch.
Really.
And it's a classic movie. It's a classic kitsch all the way through. It's hilarious. You'll be sitting there going, what did I just watch? Did I need to smoke something? But it's a lot of fun, and it's one of those movies that if you watch with people, you have more of a good time.
Experience.
Yeah, you definitely have a great time. Thank you for watching our review of Rocky Horror Picture Show. Thank you to Kimi for explaining this and having a great time talking about your favorite movie.
One of my favorite movies.
And she'll definitely be on here again. Keep your eyes peeled for her. If you like this movie in any way, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to put if you have seen this movie so we can discuss where and how it was. We want to know how it was seeing it in the theater up on the big screen. Yeah. If you liked this and you'd want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button over here, please. And we will be back to discuss some more. As always, keep watching movies and stay absolutely fabulous.